Everyone knows how Prince Harry's love story eventually turned out, but not everybody is quite as familiar with his past. So who are Harry's former flames, and how did their own lives turn out? This is where Prince Harry's ex-girlfriends are today. Prince Harry and Natalie Pinkham may not have ended up together, but the two seem to have split amicably enough. Pinkham and Harry first met at the 1999 Rugby World Cup and then briefly dated in 2003. After that, the two remained friendly. In 2018, a source even told Vanity Fair that Prince Harry and Pinkham still talk, which is why Pinkham was reportedly a little surprised not to receive an invitation to his wedding to Meghan Markle. So what's Pinkham up to today? Well, since her short relationship with Prince Harry, she has found a longer-lasting love with her now husband, Owen Walbioff. The couple have 2 children together, Willow and Wilf, and Pinkham juggles motherhood with her successful career as a television presenter for Sky Sports F1. And while Formula One racing is traditionally a male-dominated field, Pinkham told motor insurance company ERS that this is something she's hoping to change, saying, "I'm also passionate about bringing more women into the sport, both inside it and watching. It's important to show that it's a viable environment for women." Cassie Sumner was never openly in a relationship with Prince Harry, although she did claim to have an encounter with him back in 2004. According to The Mirror, the two met at a nightclub where Prince Harry was having a night out with friends. Sumner said that she and the royal spent about 45 minutes together at the nightclub, even though, in her own words, she didn't really fancy him. Sumner, a model, said that he came across as a lovely lad who was just enjoying a normal night out like any red-blooded single 19-year-old. While Sumner enjoyed a successful career as a model in the early 2000s, she's since been leading a much quieter life and is currently married to soccer player Jose Font. Her hobbies include fashion, beauty, fitness, nutrition, and travel, and she regularly posts pictures of her 2 children and her husband on Instagram. All in all, she looks to be leading a happy life, one that is focused primarily on her family.
Rumors are swirling this morning that Prince Harry and singer Ellie Goulding are more than just friends.
It's likely that the only people who really know what happened between Prince Harry and his rumoured ex-girlfriend Ellie Goulding are, well, Prince Harry and Ellie Goulding. The two celebs were first spotted getting cozy at a polo match in 2016. Neither of them ever confirmed that they were anything more than friends, however, and when the Project TV asked if the two were having a baby, Goulding gave a resounding no and called her interviewers naughty, naughty people. Since her rumoured fling with Prince Harry in 2016, Goulding has, quite understandably, focused heavily on her career. But beyond her own success in the music industry, Goulding has gotten married, after becoming engaged to art dealer Casper Jopling in 2019. And while her pop star status means that she can't escape media scrutiny completely, Goulding is trying to take control of her image. She refuses to let past relationships define her, and that includes her rumoured fling with Prince Harry. As she told The Independent in 2020, "I have every right not to be defined by the successful men with whom I've been associated and recognised as a successful person in my own right." While some of Prince Harry's ex-girlfriends seem to enjoy living their lives out of the limelight, Mollie King is more than happy to share details about her personal life with the public. King, a member of the girl group The Saturdays, was spotted dancing with Prince Harry in 2012. While she denied any sort of relationship with the royal for a while, King finally admitted in December of that year that they had, in fact, been seeing each other. The details of their relationship aren't too juicy, though. All King had to tell Closer was, "Yes, I have met Harry and we did go out for a drink." These days, King is less tight-lipped about her personal life. On her blog, she shares details of her leading loves, including fashion, beauty, fitness, and travel. In addition to blogging, King works as a presenter on BBC Radio 1 and also writes a column for Marie Claire. She has also been involved in an on-again, off-again relationship with cricket player Stuart Broad since 2012. Prince Harry and his ex-girlfriend Chelsy Davy were involved off and on from 2004 to 2011. In fact, Davy even accompanied Prince Harry to Prince William's wedding. While many thought that Davy and the prince would also get married, however, things just didn't work out. So what happened? Well, Davy reportedly struggled with the intense and often negative attention from the media that royals and their partners typically receive. As she later told The Times, "I found it very difficult when it was bad. I couldn't cope." The two still remained close, though, and Davy even attended Prince Harry's wedding to Meghan Markle. These days, Davy is thriving as the owner of Aya, an African jewelry brand which she launched in 2016. She tells Tatler, "I'm very happy with where I am right now." Prince Harry and Astrid Harbord's relationship is one that may only exist in the tabloids. That's because, while the pair have been friends for some time, it's uncertain if they ever had a real romance, or if they simply liked partying together. Harbord is a friend of Kate Middleton, and was allegedly romantically involved with Prince Harry in 2009, while the royal was broken up with Chelsy Davy. That year, Prince Harry and Harbord were reportedly seen returning to his apartment after a night out. While being spotted together was enough to fuel rumours of a relationship between the two, Harbord and Prince Harry were never officially a couple. Since her days partying with Prince Harry, Harbord has gone on to serve as the Director of Membership and Partnerships for the Burley Clubs, a group of exclusive London social clubs. She is also the co-founder of the Lady Garden Foundation, a women's health charity dedicated to raising awareness and funding for gynecological health. Prince Harry's relationship with Caroline Flack didn't last long. The pair were introduced to each other in 2009, but a press assault on Flack doomed their budding romance before it really began. As Flack revealed in her memoir, Storm in a Sea Cup, the media went into a frenzy tearing her apart, even describing her as Harry's bit of rough.
And it's not just showbiz journalists going, "Ooh, what's happened?" It's people standing at my dad's house, my mum's house, my brother's house, my sister's house, my nan's house, and literally just going for my family.
Flack later got involved with One Direction's Harry Styles and again found herself a target of press criticism because she had been 31 at the time, while Styles was just 17. Years after that relationship ended, Flack was again slammed by the press after she allegedly assaulted her boyfriend. Sadly, in February 2020, Flack passed away, and it was soon confirmed that the Love Island star had taken her own life. Many blamed her death on the media and their constant attacks against the TV star. If you or anyone you know is having suicidal thoughts, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK 8255. In October 2010, rumours flew that Prince Harry was in a relationship with Camilla Roestrand, the singer of the band Eddie the Gun. While the pair don't seem to have been that serious, it's possible that this is down to Roestrand's public image, which, well, let's just say the royal family probably wouldn't approve.
Boom.
Prince Harry's relationship with Roestrand was never confirmed by the royal or the singer, so it's uncertain how long they were together. If they ever dated at all, that is. But just a few months after they were said to have become close, Harry was seen with Chelsy Davy at Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding. These days, Roestrand lives a relatively quiet life. She frequently posts pictures of her 2 kids on Instagram, where she describes herself as a musician and vegan chef. Prince Harry and Florence Brudenell-Bruce had a whirlwind romance in 2011. The couple got together shortly after Prince Harry split from Chelsy Davy, but the relationship didn't last long. A source told The Mirror that the royal broke up with Brudenell-Bruce after just a couple of months. At the time, Harry was said to be too focused on his military career and was expecting to be sent to Afghanistan. According to the source, Prince Harry didn't want to be tied down in a relationship when training. However, another source told the outlet that Brudenell-Bruce was the one to dump Prince Harry, alleging that the model believed that the royal's wandering eye was the real cause of the breakup. Brudenell-Bruce is doing pretty well for herself these days. She married millionaire Henry St. George in 2013, and the couple have 2 children together. Brudenell-Bruce is also a potter, and has even competed on the Great Pottery Throwdown. At one point, Prince Harry and Cressida Bonas were so serious that many people thought they'd eventually tie the knot. Bonas was involved with the royal for 2 years, after being introduced by Prince Harry's cousin, Princess Eugenie. Although Bonas and Prince Harry were clearly close, Bonas reportedly ended the relationship in 2014 because she didn't want to live with the constant public scrutiny that comes with royal life. Bonas revealed to The Telegraph in 2020 that she has long struggled with fear of rejection, which may have contributed to the breakup. Since Bonas and Prince Harry split, though, Bonas said she has learned not to sweat the small stuff. The pair remain on good terms, with Bonas even attending Prince Harry's 2018 wedding to Meghan Markle. Today, Bonas is a successful actress with a number of roles under her belt. She also married estate agent Harry Wentworth Stanley in an intimate ceremony in July 2020. Actress Jenna Coleman is another celebrity who may or may not be one of Prince Harry's ex-girlfriends. The pair were briefly linked in 2015 after being spotted together at a polo party. Despite a source telling The Mirror that nothing happened between the two, however, rumours still persisted that sparks had flown between Harry and Coleman. Further gossip alleged that the reason the pair didn't get together properly was because of their conflicting schedules. Whether or not Coleman and Prince Harry did fall for each other is something that the public may never know for certain. Nonetheless, Coleman's career has thrived since then. And while she may not have become a princess, she did become a queen, on television at least. That's because among the many roles Coleman has taken on since her rumoured fling with Prince Harry is that of Queen Victoria on the show Victoria. Speaking about the role in an interview with PBS, Coleman said, "I love it. I feel very rooted with her." In early 2016, the tabloids reported that Prince Harry was seeing Juliette Labelle, a PR assistant and aspiring American actress. A source told E! News that the pair met through a friend and had gone on a date on New Year's Eve. While the two never officially became a couple, they reportedly maintained contact for a while after their alleged date, although the rumoured relationship seems to have fizzled out shortly thereafter. Since Labelle and Harry were supposedly romantically linked, she's gone from an aspiring actress to a bona fide star. But Labelle isn't just crushing it in her career, she's also thriving in her personal life. In May 2020, Labelle announced that she's expecting her first child with her partner, model Miles Garber. Things between Prince Harry and Sarah Ann Macklin didn't get too serious, but they did reportedly go on a few dates together. Prince Harry is believed to have been secretly seeing Macklin in June and July 2016. Around the same time he began seeing his future wife, Meghan Markle. Prince Harry is said to have met Macklin, a model, at a party where he got her phone number. A source told the Daily Mail that the alleged romance eventually fizzled out, and the royals' relationship with Markle turned serious soon after. Today, Macklin is working as both a model and a nutritionist. She also hosts a podcast called Live Well, Be Well, and is also the founder of the Be Well Collective, which aims to bring nutritional education and mental health coaching to models in the fashion industry. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about the royals are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.